Hello everyone, I'm back with another video and in this video I'm going to tell you how to what to do next with the data you have. So as you know, I've collected data from all the groups today and I just checked and made sure that the values are fine. So I'm going to tell you what to do next and what is due, and I will also quickly go over the part of the presentation we couldn't discuss today in the lab class, and give you all the details you need to know to start your biofuels assignment. Okay, great. So let's go. So this data set is from section 035. So I have data from all the 6 groups, team name, no name, and everything over here. So if you remember, we had extra columns for glucose linear, aspartame linear, and stevia linear. I deleted them because I kind of felt that it's confusing more than being helpful. So okay, so now you have this data. I checked it and I've done everything which needs to be done, and I'm gonna send this file to you, like both 035 and 037. And you are supposed to do whatever I'm going to tell you next. Okay, so as we discussed, your readings should be starting from 0, but like when you have set up your experiment, and when you joined the syringe to the pipette, the water droplet kind of moved, so like not all of you were able to start at 0. So like for this group, like your first measurement is at 0.1, 0.1, 0.2. So you need to fix that first. So if your first measurement at 0 is 0, you're fine. You do not have to fix that data. But if it's at 0.1 or like values like that, you want to fix that. So I mean, you want to make this 0. In order for you to do that, you are going to delete 0.1 from all the data values you have got. Okay, so the way to do it is to like insert a column and name it the same name. You do not have to name it, because you're just gonna delete this value from all the data points to to get a 0 at 0, and then fix all the data points. Okay, so just go ahead and write a simple formula here after you insert the column. Equals, put an equal sign and select the data point you get at 0, and then delete the same value, 0.1. Okay, hit enter and see, that's how you're going to make it 0. So when you drag this formula to all the other cells, Excel is going to delete the same value from all of your subsequent measurements. So that's how you're like fixing this thing, right? If you're not able to start at 0, that's how you fix it. Okay, so now you're going to use this data instead of this. So you can go ahead and delete this, clear contents, and copy this. Oops, one sec. So before you do that, since this cell is involved in the formula, as soon as I deleted it, this turned into -0 value. Sorry, you shouldn't be doing that. So select the new values and right click and copy. Okay, and then go ahead here and paste them. So when you paste them, like when you right click, there is a special option which shows this. So when you choose this, you're just copying the values but not the formula associated with it. Okay, so if you choose that, you are going to also copy the formula. That's why, like, if you observe this column, it's changing. See, so if you're gonna choose that option, the values are the same. If you're choosing the option with the formula, it's changing. So you wanna click the option which says values. So that's how you're gonna just copy the values and not the formulas. So these values changed because we changed the values in these cells, and these cells are associated in the formula we have created. So you can go ahead and delete the whole column because we have the data ready, and voila, you fixed it. So all your measurements at 0 start at 0, and you have adjusted your measurements according to, you know, like you deleted whatever needs to be deleted to fix this. So I'm not gonna save this because I need this team to do whatever I did all by themselves. Okay. So this team is good. So this team, you have to do the same thing for all the three columns, like glucose, aspartame, and stevia. So you're gonna include a new column and then insert equation where you select this and delete whatever is there, whatever value is there for 0 minutes. That's how you're gonna zero it. Enter. See, and then you're gonna drag, right? The same thing I have done there. And then you're gonna copy these values, and then you're going to go here and you have to paste special, which is 1, 2, 3, and then you have to delete. Wait. Right, so see, I fixed it. So that's how you are to fix every other data set which is not starting at 0 at time 0. Okay, so I'm gonna reverse what I just did. Okay, so team bio, you're fine with glucose values, but you have to do whatever I just told over here and there. And these guys, I think you're good because you have zeros everywhere. And team 3 boys 1 girl, you have to like fix these two, and you guys back left team, you have to fix all of these. And let's take a look at the other section, 037. So yeah, you guys have to fix all the three. You guys are fine. You guys have to fix all the three. You guys are fine with fructose and maltose, but you have to fix in here. You have to fix all three. You have to fix all three. So you understand what I'm saying, right? So I hope that's pretty clear. Okay, so that's first thing you're going to do, and then you're going to have the right data values to work with. So after you're done fixing it, I have already shared a link, a video link, and go ahead and watch it, and it shows you how to choose just the linear part of the data and enter the trend line. Or maybe I'll just quickly go ahead and show you how to do it. So after you fix all your data values, select all the data. Since this team doesn't have values over here, I'm not selecting all the time points. And then go ahead, go to insert and scatter plot, and then we just have to plot a trend line on the linear part of the data. So aspartame looks quite good, like most of it is linear, but just for the sake of telling you how to plot a trend line only through a linear part of the data, I'm just gonna, you know, show you how to do that. So you can click the data set of aspartame and right click it and go to select data, and then here you should add a series and name the series as aspartame linear. I'm naming it as aspartame linear because I'm just gonna plot the linear part of the data. Okay, and now after you name it, just take a look at how these data points are kind of falling here. So for aspartame, most of the dots are like, all these dots are on straight line apart from like these two. So maybe one of the other data point is being overlapped by these two. I mean, stevia and glucose, that's fine. So maybe we'll just take these data points into consideration. So let us count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So these 10 data points are falling on a straight line, right? So you're going to select the last 10 data points of aspartame for X values, and you are going to select the last 10 time points which correspond to these data values. Okay, so go ahead, click that, and X is the time. So aspartame, the last 10 values starting from here, so you have to go from here towards up, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's your X value, and these are your Y values, and hit OK. So if you observed, the aspartame data, like it changed from this brownish maroon color to purple because we have replotted the linear part of the data. So okay, and then you have to select just the newly plotted data. As soon as you click it, the values you have chosen, they get highlighted. So now right click and add trend line, and then hit display equation on the chart. Okay, you have to do the exact same thing for the next two sugars, and then you're going to end up with this line equation. Okay, so you are to copy the slopes of this equation. So whatever is given after the equal to here, 0.0733, that is the slope. So you have 0.0733 for aspartame, and when you select the linear part of stevia and then replot it and include a trend line, you are going to get another equation. You are to copy that slope also, and then you're going to do the same thing with what's this, glucose, right? So you have to do this, and then I'm going to send you another Excel sheet along with the previous one we just worked on. So this one, I'm also going to send you this. So find your team name and include the slope values you got here. Okay, so since I have two sections, one of the sections worked with fructose, maltose, and agave, and the other one worked with glucose, aspartame, and stevia. So I just made this one. I'm gonna make another one for 037. So find your team name and enter the slope values you got, right? And then you're going to send this document to me. Or hold on, scratch that. So after you create the graph and after you have the slopes ready, send the whole thing to me. Okay, so you're gonna get this this whole class data. So when you do all the math and all, like, you do not have to do it on the same Excel sheet. You can just copy the data of your team and paste it in a new Excel sheet and do everything I just told you and send that Excel sheet to me. So I'm going to check your slopes, like slopes calculated by all the groups, and I'm going to make sure everything is fine, and then I'm going to put all that information myself into a new sheet, okay, under your team names. And then just like you did in organic molecules lab, you're going to calculate the average slope, standard deviation, and standard error using the slope values from every team. And then just like organic molecules lab, you're going to perform t-tests between fructose, maltose, agave, and fructose. Okay, clear? Perfect. So job number one, fix the values. If your first value is not 0, you're going to fix it just like I showed you. Job number two, create a graph and select the data points which are falling on a straight line, like count the number of dots which are falling on a straight line, and then accordingly choose the values from your data and get the slopes and send that Excel sheet to me. I'm going to check everything, and I'm gonna, make sure that the values are fine. I'm gonna put everything in this Excel sheet, and I'm gonna email this back to you, and then you're gonna do all the calculations. So I explained what needs to be done twice. Okay, so I expect you guys to do this. So fixing the data should not take more than 5 minutes, and plotting the graphs should not take more than 10 minutes. Okay, so this is a maximum of 15 to 20 minute work. So you do not, like, I do not want an independent submission. Like, you can submit one submission per group,